Jay Bennett 1618. How you doing? Let's see if we can pull off this live blitz. French defense. Okay. And I want to say cheers. And save Ferris. Alright. So I said Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Trying to play some fucking chess. See, you got French roast, French defense. And I don't want to run out of time. So let's just say this is called the classical so far. And now we're going into a McCutcheon. And the McCutcheon is wicked good for black. Fucking love it. Because they do that weird little push in the center. And then I do a really weird little push on the side. Flicking the little ear, as I like to call it, whenever I play the flank pawns up one move is kind of flicking the ear. It's an old saying. So here we go. Don't want to run out of time. This is all book, yo. You know, like, this is still par with the script, baby. Alright. This is still script. Queen here. We want to take our pawn back with the queen and not the rook. So we just take the pawn with the queen when we feel like it. It doesn't have to happen right away. Usually knight f3 is played, so that's very strange. They have allowed us a little bit of leniency here. That Fienchetto is not recommended. So be able to prospect the knight to f5. I gotta say, first of all, that knight g2 e2 was done so they can play a3 without me taking on c3 and thereby doubling their pawns. That's why they supported their knights like that, and then they said, hey, let me just Fienchetto over the long diagonal because my knight's blocking my bishop now. So that made logical sense. I could see the reasons behind it. Now, who sees the reason behind this? So my knight can get the prop up on f5. I can't play bishop e7. My knight will be maneuvered into e7. And then after that, then it gets a prop up on f5, okay? So, that's what we're like. We're like knight squares. Now we're threatening their knight, you know? See, so bishop f8 was the correct move. It might look like an odd ball on the fray and not with the essential core, but it was the best move there. Now they went on the back foot. So the thing about this is called the no mercy time. Just snap that up. We win peace. And for those of you who care, the f-file, I'll be protecting any rook going to f1 with my bishop on a6. This is trivial win for anyone above 1800, so they're saying they can beat anyone in these positions because they're up a piece, and I can too because pretty much above 1800 by now. And the one point here that I really want to express is that I want to give them some kind of hope on the queen side that they're going to get some kind of complex counterplay, but I got so much power on the board that I'm going to repel back their counterplay, and then all of their calculations are going to be like towers falling to the ground when my force comes into play, and it gives them that haymaker. All right, so see, they already went back. They're trying to go with this, and when that haymaker comes, it's going to be like ninja karate chop with a cinder block. It's going to be that strong. So they don't want to trade queens because they're down material. They move queen, and then I put bishop here. Look at that maneuver. Fucking just dicing the slicing diagonals. Oh, what is it called? You pin it, and then you keep adding pressure. Pressure. Pressure to the pin. This pawn's pinned. You will be pressurized. You are in check. Knight takes. Queen takes. Okay. Knight did not take. Battery. Yeah. Battery. See? This is all known. It's all known, and it's all good. There's no problems here. And we got extra piece, so when they trade the big rooks off down those files, then our material edge is going to be more and more pronounced the more that's traded. And I'm happy to trade that bishop, and then I'm happy to check them, and I'm happy to pursue the pawn to be won here. That little ear on h3, be kind of groovy just to win that pawn. So now make one preparatory thing before going for this jab at the pawn and the queen. And now it's just a 1, 2, 3. It's a 1, 2, 3. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Okay, so now since I made that preparatory thing, and I go here. That's where I go. I go. Then queen h8. And tempt forth the queen. Back here. Tempt forth the queen. Good, good. Now everyone's been tempted forth, then we come back. It's that illusion of counterplay when they don't really have enough force and they enter into a complication. And now we have this move where we could take the pawn, but what I've really been waiting for is the force to trade of queens here. So I tempted the queen in, and now I force this queen back again, and then I go here. My time's going down, my time's going down, I know. I'm trying to explain the strategy that a lot of people don't like, but it's a way of grinding out a win, you know? No. You don't know, but you know. You know. See. Only 13 seconds. We got material edge. Check. See? This is good. So we got a spot. Some kind of spot of material gain. They spotted us a bishop this game. So we're good. We're feeling fine. We're walking in the sun shine. So they check. Here. 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 Oh, Jesus. It went on time. Fuck.